Okay, we're going to continue the topic tangential arcs, which is the relation between a circle and another circle. Last time we did the three situations which are presenting here. All right. Now today we're going to do some exercises. We're going to refer to page 50 from the handout. So I'm going to show you a copy of the handout, which is this one over here. So handout 50. We're going to do exercise 4, which is an engine crank. Okay, I'm going to remove the handout so you can follow the handout and see me working. All right, so basically the first thing we know to do is do a border. There's no need to do a title block, although here I have a title block. There's no need to do a title block. Okay, we're gonna divide the paper into two. We're gonna do a vertical line. All right. Okay, if you're noticing the drawing, I have two circles on the left hand side and another two circles on the right hand side. To confuse you, instead of giving you the radius on the handout, the measurements are given in diameter. So the bigger circle is diameter 64. So we need to do radius 32. Okay? And the inner circle is radius 17. Alright? To start up, do a horizontal center line, place it in the middle of the paper. The first center line, we're gonna do it 60 millimeter away from the border. Okay, so move 60, draw a vertical center line and a horizontal center line. The outer is radius 32 and the inner is radius 17. Then, as we're stating with the handouts, if we move over here 75 millimeter, and we're gonna draw two circles at the back. The outer is again given in diameter 38. You're gonna do it division by 2, so 15 plus 4, radius 19, and the small circle is diameter 20. We're gonna do it radius 10. Okay, so that is the initial drawing. Okay, now if you're noticing on the handout, there is an arc over here and another arc over here, which are the same. It's stating radius 64. If you notice on the drawing, the 64 is touching the outer circles from the outside. So this is equivalent to situation 1 we did on the notes. So basically we need to do addition, and we're gonna do 64 plus 32 and 64 plus 19. Okay, to confuse us, he gave us diameter 64, but 64 has nothing to do, so we need to do 64 plus 32, which gives us 96. So with the compass, I'm gonna open 96, and we're gonna do an arc. In my situation, edit a full circle. You don't need. You just do an upper arc and a lower arc. Why I'm doing both? Since the drawing is symmetrical through the x-axis, whatever I do over here under, I did it up as well. So I have the arcs ready in advance. Okay. So the next is radius 64. The 64 is touching the diameter 38, which is radius 19, we said. So we need to do 64 plus 19. Okay, which gives us 83. 64 plus 19, the radius. Always add the radius together, the radii. Do not add the diameter. 83 radius. Okay, so from here I'm gonna open 83 radius. and there we have an intersection. Alright, always remember, in your case you just need to draw an arc. You don't need to draw these full circles, as otherwise you will get confused. Okay, okay, so here I have two arcs up and two arcs down. The arcs were done by doing additions. As we said during the other lessons when we did the notes, you're gonna pick a construction line from the center of the first circle to the center, and again over here the same applies here and the same applies here. Okay, these are called points of contact. It will give us idea from where the arc of 64 is gonna start and is gonna end. Without these lines, the drawing would be more difficult to make it perfect. Okay, so these are like guidelines, but they are very important. Okay, now basically what you need to do, you're gonna open compass from the center to one of the circles because the radius is the same, and you're gonna end up hmm? So this we obtained the radius of 64. So in this situation, the radius of 64, we had to find it because the center was not written. Of course, we were given that the radius had to be 64, but we had no clue where we needed to do the center. Alright? So that is the proper construction. Alright? So keep up in addition this time. Alright? So we did addition. We used situation 1. Okay? Take time to understand and design this drawing. Thank you.